Greetings, my friends. I'm Andrea, and today I would like to talk about developments in the stock market, especially with the tech stocks and with AI, that we had a pretty deep turmoil there as well. With crypto, we are quite used to volatility, but usually in the stock market, we didn't get such big moves. So stay with me to explore a bit the state of AI, that we don't have much direct public exposure in the public markets so far, but we would like to talk about the Nvidia stock and also what we can expect going forward in 2025. Thank you. I filmed this video on the 6th of February 2025, and at the end of January we did have the big turmoil in the Nvidia stock due to the DeepSeek AI model that really turned things around and really raised a lot of question marks about the financial feasibility and the expenses that are really in demand for data centers and the hardware, the chips in general, in order to train artificial intelligence. And yes, there are some questions about efficiency, and the question that raises now is how this will develop further. And I would like to make a recap at first of the situation that we had in the market for the Nvidia stock in terms of its evolution at the end of January. This is the Nvidia stock price, and it is for the 1D time frame, so it's on a daily level. And here you can see that we had this significant dump on the 27th, but yes, there were warning signs from before, I would say, in the second part of the month. And this is something that was a surprise for markets in general, because multiple stocks have been affected by this. But in any case, it is a fact that we did have this, coming as a surprise, so to speak. And now I would like to go into the astrology a bit and explain what happened and how this could have been a bit anticipated from an astrological perspective. I want to share with you the astrological report, which is a high-level one targeted to the longer-term investor, even a swing trader, so to speak, but for several weeks at least, and several months in general. And this is an analysis of the astrological influences for the Nvidia horoscope. Actually, for the ones who are new to the topic, each company has a founding date, and this is quite well tracked and recorded, and we can really infer various astrological patterns on it with a certain degree of accuracy, because we miss the time most of the time. We don't have the time when the company was launched, was incorporated, and based on this we can really see the influences for stocks. Anyway, it is more long-term view, or for investment purposes, this is also a horizon that it is taken into account. And then the position of the planets in the horoscope, knowing the day and the location where the company was founded and launched, it is really enough in order to go into the long-term trends, and they will go here towards the weekly level. That is the most detailed level this time, because this is a yearly view of the forecast. Of course, at day level, there are monthly reports available and possibilities to go into more details for people who are interested in swing trading for shorter time frames. But here we do have January, and as you can see, comparing the price action that we had at the end of January, we see here a synchronization with astrology, and it is a mid-red, which is quite strong. It's not the strongest, it's the mid-strength astrologically, where we do have this possibility of drop, which is highlighted in the horoscope. And we can know that even months before, because we have software to compute the movement of the planets and where they will be at a certain day in time. And here you see 26th and 29th. Still, why it was like this? Due to the fact that we do have Mars with us. These are Mars-related aspects that really influence a stock for a weak level. And then we have other planets which influence it at yearly level and for some months in a strong way, like Jupiter, Saturn, and the outer planets are even multi-year, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So we look into all that and we see this 26th and 29th aspects which were made by Mars, and this is really a strong effect because Mars is out of bounds, which means that it has unusual exaggerated condition due to the fact that it is outside of the normal distance between Mars and the Earth. So it is outside of bounds, so to speak, of the normal trajectory. And when these planets, even in the horoscope of people, we do have extraordinary talents or events in life happening when such an important point is triggered by an outer planet, or when the outer planet is really in the horoscope as such. And we do have Mars with two sources of strength, which are really the retrograde motion and the out of bounds motion. So here red would really point towards a decrease in price, like we are used from the bar charts in trading, and we do have also the green ones which will show growth. So we see the first half of the month with growth, but also fluctuations. These are also aspects from Mars. Now the question is how this journey will continue, so to speak, and can we really hope on a revival, a recovery and growth for the next year. And in terms of the bigger picture with the AI landscape, I would say that definitely this would be a yes. And I would like to give some details about the astrology around it, and why do I think that globally there is an important event to happen this year in terms of breakthrough with artificial intelligence, because that would be, you know, the main trigger and the higher frame of development also for the Nvidia stock. And this is something that has to do with asteroid Sedna that I shared also in other videos. So the ones that follow my videos regularly, it's nothing new, so you know that. It's a newer discovery also in astrology, and this interpretation is also new because now we do have artificial intelligence at a more widespread, still not fully commercial and fully worldwide scale, but still we have it. And we see this link between Sedna Sedna, which is about the transformation of a woman, a normal woman from the earth, actually, from the legend, that would go into the seas, and it will have a life there. So it's like a transformation, and the sea, this ocean, actually is about the fact that it is something that is unknown, unexplored. It is a symbol for Pisces, for the 12th house, that we don't really know about. And this is really the legend, the Greek myth, actually, and we do have also another association with another, important planet that is a catalyst for innovation, and this is really Uranus. And Uranus is in the financial sign of Taurus, in the sidereal zodiac, and we do have an important transit this year in September, actually, where we have these tightly conjunct Uranus and Sedna. So Uranus is innovation, and Sedna is about this link with AI. And these together would really trigger this extraordinary innovation in terms of AI that I would see in autumn of this year. So it could be that a big breakthrough is coming. Of course, we cannot say an exact date. Both are quite slow. Sedna is even slower than Pluto, as far as I can see. And it is really a point of culmination, I would say, due to the fact that these two planets really meet, and it's like a conjunction. It's a new beginning. It's the seed of a new era. Also, we will have them going retrograde, so this will happen most likely several times, but this is the first time it happens, and it happens in the 7th degree of Taurus. So at this degree in the sidereal zodiac, this happens. It's a bit after that, but we do have this energy in the nakshatra of Kritika, and this is the 4th pada, which is a Pushkara Navamsha pada, so it's a maximum intensity nakshatra or constellation that brings power to the planets and also powerful, outstanding results. And we need to really take into account the legend for Kritika and the Pleiades constellation that we see as very important in this astrological landscape, and the symbol of it, which is the knife. And it's also a constellation that is really seen in the charts, in the horoscopes of orphans. So this means another life, the beginning of another life, sort of, because it is this transition. So it's a big transition, a big shift, for example, and it is this knife symbol with a cut. So like an orphan going to a family, for example, it's a new life. It's about cutting something and then innovating, because it's about pruning, it's about cleaning up, with the symbol of the goat really eating all the grass, and the earth is actually replenished and cleaned before something else is really built. It's also a nakshatra or constellation associated with entrepreneurs. So if you want to make really use of this opportunity with Nvidia this year, and you are interested into AI, you can really balance your portfolio, because we see it's quite a volatile and still unsure world. Nothing is really stable, and it will stay like this, I believe, at least in the first part of the year. And for that, we prepared a package for you that is quite generous, in my opinion, giving you details about the financial forecast for Nvidia for the whole year of 2025. And you do have also the global astrology for 2025, which is valid for everything, actually, say, for Nasdaq, for S&P 500, for the stock market in general, what can we expect? And of course, it's part of the reality for crypto markets. So if you are also into crypto, this will be useful for you as well. And this is available with a 20% rebate for a short period of time. I think about 2 weeks. So let's see how this goes. And I really think it is an interesting point to look at for now to enrich your portfolios. Thank you so much for your attention, for liking and subscribing. And until next time, be joyful. See you. For the ones interested in the yearly forecast for 2025 for Nvidia, you can find it in the description below together with the discount, the 20% discount that you can use at checkout. Thank you.